What's up, guys, and welcome to another Friday. Today's video is with my sister. I Facebooked and Twittered for you guys to send me questions to ask my sister about me. Alright, let's get started. Boom! This is from Adriana Garcia Perez, and she asked, what is something you miss about your brother the most when you're away for college?
I miss having a brother around, obviously, and because we were so close. We are so close, and being home, we hang out, and over there, yeah, I have guy friends, but it's not the same talking to them like how I used to talk to Jorge and Juan, both brothers. I miss them a lot because I have one-on-one time with, you know, the preppy brother, then I have one-on-one time with the cholo brother, and it's cool to have both of them. I miss them a lot all the time.
The best of both worlds.
Yeah.
This comes from Amanda Flores, and she asked, if you had the chance to change your brother into a girl for a day, what type of girl would she be and why?
If my brother were to be a girl for a day, I would want to be exactly the same. Twins. Like, identical and everything. Actually, if he could be my twin sister, that would be great. But like, personality-wise, athletic, strong, but not as cool as me. But if we were the same, like, that would be so awesome.
This comes from Lady Vasquez.
Lady.
And it says, is there any of his exes you disliked or hated that he brought home?
Yes, I hated all of them. Just kidding. All of his exes have been really cool, really friendly, and right, you know, like my friends, like they became my friends. Even after, like, I still talk to them.
Which is kind of weird. But during sometimes, when we would date them, me and my brother, she would hate on them for some reason. Kind of like, I'm guessing maybe she was jealous, or maybe just because we took more of her time with the girls.
He's gonna cut this out, but I hope he doesn't. It was never jealous, and I hated that he would be like, oh, are you jealous? No, I was never jealous of like their looks. It was just like, I like my brother time, and I just wanted to hang out with him, and I was little, and they were taking my brother from me.
So that's what it was.
So it was just sad because we were close.
Just because I guess our brother time was taken away, and then after, like, towards the end, towards the breakups, that's when she finally started liking them, just because she knew it was over.
Not even towards the middle I started liking them. I can bring out my diary right now. Okay, it has that I liked them, and it was cool. And I also have that I was very sad that my brothers had a girlfriend, and I didn't understand what a girlfriend was. Why were they hanging out with these girls all the time?
Yeah, right.
And not coming home to sleep. I don't get that either.
From Carolyn King, what kind of girl would you like to see your brother marry?
I would like to see my brother marry a girl who likes sports. Like, just characteristics would be that she likes sports, outgoing. Outgoing like party and stuff, that's cool, but also like hiking, the beach, like being able to play sports, not just watch them on TV. Someone who's very family oriented and likes to go to mass and is Catholic, and she has to be cool with my brother Juan, and she has to make me food because I eat a lot, and
she has to buy my sister stuff.
Yes, and if we're like the same size, or even if she's a little bigger than me, pass me down all your clothes. Yeah.
Alright. This comes from Vanessa Guadalupe Perez Navarro. Is he dating anyone right now? And if he is, do you like her?
Yes, he is dating someone, and her name is YouTube, and of course I like her.
One of the reasons I don't date girls right now is just because of YouTube, because a whole bunch of time goes into YouTube. From Myra Vargas, what is the most embarrassing story that you have about Jorge?
Well, there's a lot of stories because my brother's very embarrassing, but one that comes to mind, which I wasn't there, probably I was, maybe I was like 2 or 3, but he says this all the time, so he clowns on himself. But one time we were in Bakersfield, and it was my brothers and my older cousins, they were all outside playing soccer, and my brother Jorge goes, you guys, this is gonna be the highest kick ever. I'm gonna kick the soccer ball so high, the highest ever. So all the cousins are gathered around, you know, waiting for Jorge's like big kick. And so he gets the ball and he kicks it, boom, it goes straight. It does not go up, it goes straight into the house through my cousin's window. And my cousin is inside like, and yeah, everybody ran off and they were scared because Dad.
Well, actually everybody ran inside to tell on me, and I try to hide even though I have nowhere to go.
Yep.
And yeah, that was pretty cool.
And that's when he stopped playing soccer.
No way.
Now, I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea to get us killed.
Oh, wuss.
Expelled. She needs to sort out her priorities.
From Brianna Chavez. What is the scariest thing you and your brother have experienced?
When Juan got brought home by the cops because he got beat up by black guys and he was all big and bruised. When Juan moved out. When Juan had an abortion. All the scary moments of our life are from our brother, Juan Munoz.
Yes.
One thing that would be scary, I think still to this day, when my grandma passed away when I was younger, she always would have the driveway, there's a light, and she would always turn it on. But when she passed away, she wasn't home to turn it on, so my parents would be like, oh, Juan, Silvia, Jorgito, go turn on the light. And so we would go, but at first, whenever I would go by myself, I'd be so scared because, I mean, nobody's there, I'm scared, I'm in 4th grade. So I would go and I would turn on the light, but sometimes, like one time I went and the light turned on by itself, so I sprinted back and I was like, oh no, the light turned on, and I was really scared. And then we would go, and instead of having to unlock, like the door would like move and lock itself, and the doorknob would like click or whatever, and you could hear the door like, you know, like that, and I'd be so scared, and I would run home and tell my brothers, and yeah, it was scary because they all saw it.
From Vanessa Ramirez, and it says, are you guys really overprotective of each other?
No.
Nope. I guess I would say I'm more of that cool older brother that just gives her advice and stuff, and hopefully she listens to me. We're pretty much really close, and I know everything about her, and she tells me everything, and I just do my best and give her my advice as being older, because I've done or been through the same bullshit that she's gone through. So yeah.
Bolshevik.
From Veronica Hernandez, and it says, do you see your brother getting married and starting a family?
No. My brother is going to be single forever, and he's always, and he's just gonna make videos, always.
Forever.
All the time.
All the time.
And he's gonna live in Vegas.
All the time. Seriously?
Yeah, I can see the future.
Silvia, I want to get married.
I'm just kidding. Of course I see my brother getting married.
Yeah, making beautiful color-dyed babies.
Little white ones.
Yeah, little white ones. From Elisa Clashe, I hope. Have you ever made him cry? I have 2 older brothers, and I succeeded in making one cry by throwing a marble at his face. Later I found out I cracked his tooth and busted his lip.
Oh my gosh.
Way to go.
Have I made you cry?
Yep. All the time.
Why is that question for me about him? He and Juan made me cry all the time.
What are you talking about?
I used to have this little beatbox thing and walk around with it, you know, and then they would just take it away from me, and then they would be like, my sister is a loca, yeah. And they used to say that all the time,
yeah,
and pull my hair, and I would cry. And then when we'd play soccer, my brother would kick the ball right into my stomach to sacarme el aire, and I'd be like, you know, and I'd be crying. And they we had a pellet gun, and they used to shoot me, and a paintball gun because they used to work at Hollywood Sports, and they used to shoot me.
And look how cool we are now.
And whenever we would go take family pictures, and I'd be in the front, right? This is them holding me, you know, trying to be nice. Juan would be pinching me right here. So in the picture, I'd be like, you know, and they'd just be and my mom and dad would be like, Silvia, smile, and I'm over here crying because I'm being pinched. So they used to make me cry all the time.
Made up stories.
And then that one time they did a tattoo on my foot. I was only 5.
What?
Just kidding.
This comes from Heather Keck, and it says, Jorge comes off as very sweet and all about true love in some of his videos. How real is he being?
Yes, my brother is coming off 100% real. He's sweet and loves love. When my brothers are talking to someone and they're really talking to them, they're all mushy and poems and flowers and teddy bears, and I'm gonna take pictures here, we're gonna get matching shirts, we're gonna do this. They're nice guys. So my brother also, besides all that, he's very sensitive, I guess. Well, we're a crying family except for my brother Juan because he's the cholo, and so he never cries. His eyes are actually really dry. But Jorge, one time we were watching August Rush, and if you have not seen this video, you have to underline, exclamation point, go rent it, buy it, watch it. Because when it ended, it was on this couch, I was sitting on the floor and Jorge was up here. And when the movie ended, I was crying and I looked at him and Jorge was like, I was crying and I was right here and I looked at him and he's like, don't look at me, Steven. Turn around. And we were both crying and I didn't want to look at him, you know, because he probably felt embarrassed. And then I looked at him and he was still like.
It was a sad movie.
Yeah. And Charlie St. Cloud, he cried too. And the Aristocats.
From Leticia Figueroa. Did he ever treat you like a slave and tell you, make me a sandwich now?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Okay, when we were little, it was like simple things like, so bring me water, bring me water, bring me water. I guess no, but sometimes yes, because I would make them food and cervitas. But the worst was when he had hernia surgery. First of all, who gets hernia surgery? This guy. And I had to get him everything. I'm talking about fluff my pillows and everything. Like,
it was like perfect timing because the surgery came right during my sister's vacation time. So she was my nanny for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, and even driving. Driving was dumb and
good times.
And
good times.
I remember one time my parents weren't here, so he had to brush my hair for school. He couldn't even do a ponytail.
So
the one thing I asked, he can't do a ponytail.
So? I don't have kids. This comes from Ashe. Ashe.
A-S-H-E.
Ash. E. Pueblo. If you had a girlfriend you absolutely hated, but you can tell he was totally in love with her, what would you do?
If I really did like hate her, see, there has to be a reason.
There would have to be a big ass reason.
There has to be a big reason, so I would probably tell him.
Yeah.
I would definitely tell him. Like, I'm not gonna sit back if I don't like her.
And then I would ignore my sister and continue. Like I should do as my big brother. From Olga Davila. And it says, what are signs that Jorge really likes a girl?
One sign that I know that he really likes a girl is if he Skypes her. And actually, he's only Skyped one person.
What are you doing? Did you just point at the camera and say you? From Ada Escobar. How many times have you and your brother fought? Who won every time?
We fought a lot.
Yeah.
And every time we fought, Juan won.
Juan won, our Cholo brother.
Because he's a Cholo,
Because he's a Cholo and he has a gun.
And he knows how to fight.
Yeah, and he has a gun.
And he knows how to fight. That's because he took karate when he was little. He's a black belt.
Hashtag little bitch. From last question, and it comes from Lydia A. Rubio Lopez.
Oh,
have you ever found him? Have you ever found him jacking off to porn? Haha. No.
First of all, that.
Nope, I don't even watch porn.
Oh my gosh! I just remembered this one time. Jorge and Juan.
Not me.
Anyways, one time I have my laptop and when I start typing in www. and then anything, so the history comes out. I log on, I'm trying to get to Facebook and so many websites pop up. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And mom and dad use a laptop, but it's obviously not them. So I walked to my brother's room and I was like, Jorge Juan, who uses my laptop for their stuff? And my brother Juan says, it ain't me playing, I use my phone. And then Jorge he gets all red. He's like, sorry, Silvia. So then, like, I go to my room and I delete everything. And I'm like, okay, cool, don't do it again, you know? You have your own computer, laptop, your phone. Like, Juan, good job. And literally, like, 2 weeks later, everything is there again. And he just uses it all the time. Okay.
That was a lie. Total lie. Made up story. Thank you for sending so many questions once again. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button. And are you ready?
Follow me on Twitter, soccer_Silvia, or Instagram, soccer_Silvia. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna.
Thank you guys for watching. Los amo!
Woo!
That's how she disappears.
I'm gonna kill you all. Abracadabra! You're dead.
That's our brother. He's a cholo. Oh. Javosky.
You know what, dude? I feel like some of these people are trolling us. They're
I
probably just like,
mean,